the second, the third touch. Niggas ain't loyal. Clock D's, bar trees, out of drop V. Rep Detroit every time I'm in front of a camera. Clock G's, bar trees, out of drop V.
Pistons fans, what's the deal? Coming to y'all from work today, man. I had to come in early, but I did watch the game on my phone. Just wanted to talk about the game tonight. Detroit Pistons versus Boston Celtics. We lose in a nail biter. That play at the end of the game, man, that was tough. Blake Griffin, threw the inadvertent pass, man, and Ish Smith couldn't get to it, so we ended up turning the ball over. Game was over. But the effort at the end, the effort throughout the game, they weathered the storm against Kyrie Irving, and they hung in this game strictly off effort. This was a total different team than the last game. They did make adjustments. Blake Griffin, man, he could have went for a triple-double tonight, to be honest. A few more assists, he would have had a triple-double. Andre was doing Andre things in Boston. Y'all already know how he play in Boston. But our wingman, the shooting, it just was not there. This game could have been a blowout. It could have been a blowout. But the shooting was not there, and that killed us. Reggie Bullock, Reggie Jackson, GR3 got in the game. He didn't do enough. He was not aggressive whatsoever. I don't know what it is with that. He just will not be aggressive. So our wing shooting just got to get better. Reggie Bullock always have a slow start, so we'll see what happened with that. But, it's the beginning of the season, the very beginning of the season still. So we'll see, who will step up. I really miss Luke Kennard tonight. I feel like some of them open shots he would have definitely knocked down. He would have posed some type of threat from the three-point line, but it killed us. It killed us, man. But yet and still, the Pistons found a way to still be in the game. Ish Smith continues to hit big shots. Man. To the very end, when they had that messed up play, Ish Smith, man, went into his mode and hit big shots. I'm not going to knock that. Ish is definitely a truly improved shooter. So that's good to see, at least. Very, very encouraging to see. But, our wingman just got to get better. They got to get better, man. We definitely would have had a bigger lead if they would have knocked down them shots, man. The defensive effort tonight, it was pretty good until Kyrie went off. Kyrie went off. I felt like they shouldn't have let him touch the ball, to be honest. But I put that on Coach. Coach has an issue with who to put out there at the right time. He had Stanley Johnson out the game too long at one time, I felt. But then the lineups, he continues to have issues with the lineups he put up there. It's the same thing Stan Van Gundy used to do. He has issues with the lineups. And it killed us. We went too small at one time. He continues not to play Henry Ellison or John Lure at the backup four. So we were too small, and Marcus Morris was getting in our behind down there. So I don't know what it is with this dude's lineups, man. He decides not to play people when they're fully dressed and they're available. I don't understand it. And watching the way that this team's been shooting lately, bro, you got to try anything, Mr. Casey. You got to try anything out there. But, yeah, Pistons definitely had an opportunity, man. They had an opportunity against Boston. But they made the proper adjustments, I felt. If them shots would have failed, different game. Totally different game. They played enough defense to win this game, but they just could not knock down open shots. And it killed us, man. So, with that being said, that's pretty much how the game went, man. That's how the game went. We didn't let nobody really go off but Kyrie. And we survived that storm. But at the end of the game, we wasn't cerebral enough to make the right pass to get the ball in. So the big-time threes from Ish, Bullock, Blake Griffin going to the hole at the end of the game, that definitely was exciting. But we all know the outcome. So with that being said, man, on to the next game tonight. I think who you play to? Orlando, I think it is. Probably end up winning that game. But as far as the Pistons versus Celtics series, man, who we trying to build up to get ready to go against later on in the year and in the playoffs to, contend against. The Pistons showed up tonight. They showed up. The shooting didn't, though. They left that in the trunk. It was still, it was here somewhere. I don't know where they left it. It was at Little Caesars Arena, but the shooting wasn't here. It was here. I don't know where they left it. But we need that. Y'all need to, make sure y'all pack that in the bags next time, Pistons. Yeah. But as far as, the Pistons as a team, are they going to make the playoffs? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? I've been, seeing a lot of early panickers already. I'm already getting the crazy comments, man. Y'all already know how this fan base is. This fan base is worse than the Lions fan base, man. The complaining and the logic, man, is ridiculous with this fan base. Y'all already know what it is. So, yeah, I've been getting the crazy Twitter messages and, things like that, that nature. You got to get this squad time. I'm sorry. You just have to, man. They're going to win games. They're going to lose games. But they're probably going to win a lot more than they lose. So, just off the raw talent that they do have in Blake Griffin, Drummond, sometimes Reggie. But that's it, man. That's pretty much it. I really don't even know what else to say to y'all. You know what I'm saying? You just have to give it time. You have to. This is a new thing we got going here. New team, new coaching staff. You just have to give it time. I don't know how many times I have to keep repeating myself. But it is what it is. They're not just going to catch when you want them to catch. They have to, bond as a team, come together, and gel. That just has to happen. But one thing that will help that progress is if shots start falling. You got to knock them shots down, man. You have to knock them shots down. And that makes things a lot easier. It makes the game fun. As y'all can see what Golden State did, Klay Thompson had that one game a year. He usually go off. That happened last night. But yeah, it makes things fun, man. It makes everybody play well. So, with that being said, these other teams that we get ready to play, y'all just better be ready because the Pistons probably going to be kicking a lot of ass. These lowly teams, I don't think the Pistons are going to lose to these lowly teams this year. I think we're going to be, pretty much where we need to be by the time we get to the All-Star break. So I'm definitely looking forward to that time because that's when you take what you do have and you fine tune it and you go out and make moves to add to that. So will Reggie Jackson get traded? I don't know. Stanley Johnson? I don't know. I doubt it. His defense alone probably is going to keep him on his team. Dwayne Casey is defense first, so I doubt that. But as far as our wingman, we got to go out and get something because these dudes, they just not getting the job done. And Glenn Robinson III, you better wake the hell up, man. Get aggressive. Go dunk. You a dunk champion. Go dunk on some goddamn body or something. Do something. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. That's all I got for y'all today. It's your boy. Leave it in the comments. I'll catch up with y'all later. Well, tomorrow.